Hey guys, Fred and Sheila McCoy, Hatfield McCoy Museum. I guess you could call this an adventure. We're gonna try not to talk about devil ants or the feud. We're gonna talk about something else. We were upstairs bored. That's the way Sheila and I have done for
years.
38 years of marriage. We get bored and we go. We've always had a shooting range in our basement or house or close by.
Right.
And we either go shoot our bows, throw knives, shoot guns, something like that. We started talking. Thought we'd come down and make a short video. We just bought something the last couple of days, and it's very interesting. And I found one video on the internet of it on YouTube.
Wow. Okay.
And it's actually by the company that makes it, and it's only like 36 seconds long.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think it's been out long, evidently, because nobody has done a video on it, and it's amazing. It's you're gonna love it. Sheila and I, we have none for sale right now.
Nope, sorry.
So it's not like we're plugging books, but years ago, Sheila and I wrote a book. There's one of my cruisers I had, and that's when I was the police chief, and we wrote a book, McCoy's Firearms Training, Carry Concealed 101, and it goes through, it's one of the most advanced books on carry concealed and weapons and shooting, and it just goes different ways to carry a gun, carrying in a motorcycle, what to do in a traffic stop. It is just everything that a person would need to know on carrying concealed.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to tell you something. Kentucky, especially, is now a constitutional carry state.
So what is constitutional carry?
Constitutional carry is where the state government has allowing their citizens under the Second Amendment to carry a weapon and protect themselves, a firearm.
Okay.
To be able to protect themselves. And we think it's great. Sheila and I are both certified, Kentucky certified, carry concealed instructors. In fact, I was for about 38 years of the 40, I was a certified police firearms instructor. Taught other police officers and certified them and so forth. And when the law passed here in Kentucky in '96 for carry concealed permits, I was in the first class and Sheila was in the second to be certified. We've taught thousands over the years since '96 to now. Of course, nobody needs it now unless you're going to travel out of state. You know, if you're going to be in Kentucky, you don't have to need a permit because you've got constitutional carry.
Right.
Now, the permit is still good because there's about 40 other states that recognizes and honors Kentucky's permit. And so does Kentucky with those states. But there's no excuse for nobody not to carry some protection. There's no excuse in Kentucky or any state that has constitutional carry. You know, before it was a complaint, people say, well, that's my God-given right. I'm carrying a gun. Well, that's good. That's fine. But if you wanted to be legal, you had to get a permit. Mm-hmm. Now, you don't have to. And, you know, I heard a news article the other day. I'm probably going to get off my list here, but a bunch of people was shot and killed. Oh. And this woman was on the news, and she says, who needs a 30-round magazine anyway? Well, I have a feeling any of those 15 people that was killed would have loved to have a 30-round magazine and a rifle to go with it, or even a pistol with a 10-round magazine or 6 rounds. See, a lot of times when these shooters start shooting, if somebody was just far off around in the sky or in the ground, they would hear another gunshot. These are cowards. That's why they attack people that they know or think that don't have guns or in schools or wherever. If they was to hear another gun, you probably wouldn't have to shoot them. You could probably just shoot off a round, and they would think the cops or somebody, it was even. Somebody else has got a gun. I got to get the hell out of here. And they'd probably skedaddle. Guys, must be a terrible feeling. You know, and Sheila, for years and years and years, Sheila's always told every class we've ever held, I'd rather have a gun and not need it as to need a gun and not have it.
Yep.
What a terrible, horrible feeling that must be to be around and watch other people around you getting shot, and you're hiding or trying to hide, thinking you're going to be next, when all it would take is to be able to reach and have protection for yourself. You know, the only defense against a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun that's a better shot.
Yep.
And the intestinal fortitude to use it.
Yeah. Yeah.
My goal in 40 years of being a police officer was to never have to shoot anybody. That was my goal. Probably 8 times in my career, I was justified in using deadly force and would have been justified in shooting somebody or killing them. Never did it. Didn't have to do it. And I thank the Lord for that, because that was one of my goals. I don't think as a police officer you have to shoot somebody to prove that you're a man, or to prove that
That's right.
you can do the job. And sometimes it takes more restraint, but at least I had it. If I needed it, I had it, and I was
Prepared.
I was prepared, and I was capable of hitting my mark.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of people, we talk about survival today. I'm going into different areas, but it's okay. Survival. And I hear all these people talk about, well, I've got this, and I've got that, and I've got my whole basement in food, and I've got my... Guys, I'm going to tell you something about survival. And you've seen our, right there, Sheila, show our... I've got one there we've still got to show, but there's our bug out bags. Mine is Sheila's. If it was to hit the fan and something was to happen, and we're going to go over this one here later. That's in our last bug out bag.
Yep. That is cool. I love that.
And some other items, and we'll go over that. But I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to be as honest with you as I can. And if the shit ever hits the fan, I'm going to tell you something. You people because Sheila and I are prepared a little bit. But if it hits the fan and it was to get that bad till it's dog eat dog, and every man for himself, I guarantee you, I'll be coming after yours. You've got this ammo, you've got food, you've got water, you've got things that people need to survive. And it's not just Fred. It's anybody else out here that's capable and got the means. You know, there's people that's got thousands and thousands and thousands of rounds put back away and all that. That's plenty. That's what we need. You keep on to it and take care of it and protect it and preserve it. Because if something happens, I've got enough rounds that I'll be coming to get the rest of yours. That's life. That's the way it works. I'm just being honest with you. We had planned on this item that we're going to show you. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and show it to you. Because we had planned on shooting different caliber guns this evening. And then we started thinking, we was going to shoot the 22, the 380, the 9mm, 38. We were going to shoot various weapons. What do you have? You got your 9?
I got my 9 on.
Okay. So Sheila's got her 9, and I've got a 40. And we're going to shoot those. And we're going to show you what we just got in. I'm going to bring it around there.
Oh, are you?
And then I'll let you take a picture of it out here.
Okay. Can you get it?
Through there, yeah.
Oh.
Guys, this right here.
It's a neat little contraption.
That is called the, what's it called, Sheila? Super Target System, the STS.
Okay.
Now Sheila is going to put a video at the back of this that you can go watch, about a 30-second video of theirs. And this is a solid AR steel, and the AR, of course, is abrasion resistant. And that's what that steel is. You've got a 1/4-inch plate in the back, and in the front, this right here, you can see a hole right here, hole right there, a little 22 hole right there. These are 40 cals. But that's resealable. That's resealable rubber
Wow.
that after you penetrate it, it seals back up.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a advanced portable bullet trap. It's marketed for 22s, 9mm, 38s, 40 cals, 45s, and even up to 357 Magnum. You've got a slot here. You can take this top piece off and you can fill the inside of this up with a ballistics rubber like the front, and you can shoot 357 Magnums in it.
Cool.
I don't know ballistic rubber panel. It's called self-healing. That rubber is called self-healing.
Wow.
Sheila will take a picture of some of the information on it, and she'll post. Now listen, we don't get we bought this.
Yeah, we're not advertising.
We bought this.
Yeah.
You couldn't make me, now anybody knows Fred and Sheila McCoy, Sheila too, you couldn't pay us to advertise something if we didn't like it.
That's right.
And
That's right.
we're not paid for this, don't want to be paid. We bought it.
Right.
We're just glad they make such an item.
Yeah.
Because for years and years and years, we've always had to put, behind this wall right here, there's about 5 or 6 rows of 4-ply tires. Against the wall is a stack of railroad ties.
Okay.
Behind that is a 4x8 panel of Kevlar.
Okay.
There's sand.
Steel.
Oh yeah, there's a piece of 1/4-inch steel that's on a 45-degree angle that has worked sufficient since we've been here. We've got the plywood here.
Yeah.
We've got you can show here. We've got a bulletproof vest here. And behind there's a piece of steel that comes down at a 45-degree angle like that.
Yep.
And when the bullet goes through and hits it, it falls into a tray back there. There's no way nothing's going to penetrate all this bulletproof vest, the steel, the tars, the railroad ties, the Kevlar, and then go through a 16-inch block. These buildings, our museum consists of 2 buildings.
Right.
Over the years, somebody purchased both of them and they opened a door up between them. So you've got an 8-inch set of blocks here and an 8-inch set of blocks here.
Okay.
They've got the joining wall, but they made 2 separate walls. So you got 16-inch wall in between. There's no way nothing's going through here, much less through 16 inches of concrete block. Now, even if it does go through there, it goes into the other side of the museum, and we never shoot if we're open. We're not open, so there's nobody on the other side. If it was to penetrate everything here, I think you could shoot a high-powered rifle, and I don't think it would penetrate it. We're not going to do it. We shoot low velocity ammo. We don't try to see how hard we can hit.
Right.
Now, with this right here that come out, there's your stars. Very few times do you ever see anything on Amazon that's got 5 stars.
Yeah.
And that's where you go look for this thing at, is on Amazon. If you'll go to Amazon and just type in bullet traps, this thing will probably come up. And I think you're going to be impressed with it. But Sheila and I are going to, we're going to shoot that here in a second. I'm going to show you how we set it up. Let me see what else I wanted to go by here. Okay. You know, we was talking earlier about survival. You see all in our backpack a while back, we had a slingshot. We've also got a sling. We've got the bows. We've got the throwing knives. And of course, we've always got guns and even a blow gun. Someday we're going to do a thing with a blow gun. You know, there's times that you may need different things to survive. And if we do, we'll be prepared. You're going to see a survival rifle we'll do tomorrow, a 1022 regular rifle, and then the shotgun. Guys, there's real fast here. I want to give you for these women out there, or even men, you're in your home, you're in your bedroom at night, and all of a sudden, window breaks, somebody's coming through, you hear them coming down the hallway, and you know it's not your family. You know it's an intruder, and you know that your life, and you feel that your life is in danger. You fear for your life.
Okay.
You don't have to wait. That person's in your home unauthorized, uninvited. He's a burglar. He's there to do harm, do a crime. Whether it's stealing, whether it's harming you, who wouldn't be in fear? And that's all it's required, that you're in fear of your life. You don't have to wait till you see that person. Drywall in a house is nothing more than drywall, than chalk. Any weapon, any handheld, a .22 pistol will go through drywall. So, if you're in fear for your life and you know it's not a loved one, or you know that it's a bad guy, shoot through that wall. There's things, there's cover and there's concealment. Cover is something that you can hide behind that would give you protection. Some kind of metal, some kind of steel, a car,
something solid,
something like that. Concealment is only something that you can hide behind, but it gives you no protection. So know the difference of cover and concealment. Don't think because you're behind a wall that you're protected. Just as well as you can shoot that person through the drywall, that person can shoot you.
Yeah.
So make sure if somebody's coming in your house that you get behind a solid wall, a solid oak dresser, something that's going to give you the most protection that you can get. And it's just not concealment. You want cover. Last topic. I see people in stores, Sheila and I do all the time, and you'll see them with their gun on their side, strapped on, and open carry.
Yeah.
See, guys, once upon a time, if you didn't want to get your permit, you had to open carry, and you had to have sympathy for these people because they didn't want to take the time to take the class, spend the money to get their permit. Now, with constitutional carry, there's absolutely no reason in a constitutional carry state to carry openly. What's openly give people? Well, it gives them the advantage. They know
who's packing.
They know who's packing. They know where their threat is at. If they're going to rob this cashier and they saw that gun on her, first of all, they're going to take her out, or they're going to take her gun.
Yeah.
How about just coming up to somebody in line? There's their gun sitting there. Flip the latch, reach down and get their pistol.
Gun.
You've got their gun. Even if you didn't have a gun, you may go into a store to rob a store with a knife. Here's somebody all of a sudden with an open carry. Put the knife in their back, take their gun. That's what's going to happen. So now open carry is good for speed. You don't have to pull your shirt back. You don't have to grab your gun. Your gun's right there at you, and it's open, easy accessible. It's also easily accessible to them.
Yeah.
Concealed. What's concealment gives you the advantage, the element of surprise. Just because somebody comes in here and they're robbing you, you don't have to all of a sudden go, oh, gotta get my gun. There's no time limit on it. Take your billfold, take your whatever it is, throw it on the floor like you're mad. Throw it down like you got my billfold handed. Throw your billfold down on the ground like you're mad. Say, take it. I've only got $500 in there. $500. Wow, they're thinking, crap, we hit the jackpot. Well, while they hit the jackpot, there you are while they're picking up your billfold. And so the element of surprise, and ladies, if you're getting sexually assaulted or something like that, don't go directly. Don't go for your gun. Let them get worked up. Let them get into whatever he's wanting to do to a point. Take your time. Ease to your gun, and then you've got it. Because if you start for this weapon just as quick as somebody attacks you, they know that you've got it. You're messing up if you go straight for it. You've got to, I don't care if you stand there and cry. I told Sheila years ago, 20, 30 years ago, I said, something had happened. And I said, if you ever see me and we're getting robbed or something like this, and you see me start crying or something, don't pay no attention to that. I said, because I'm trying to throw them off. You're trying to act like you're scared and all that while you're getting ready to defend yourself.
Yeah.
And Sheila started laughing. She said, oh, God, I'm so glad you told me that. Because she said, I'd be thinking, if I seen you start crying, I'd be thinking, oh, crap, we are in trouble.
We're dead.
Yeah, so I don't care what. You got to use whatever you can use at the time. But guys, you can't defend yourself if you don't have it.
That's
You
exactly
can't
right.
defend yourself, ladies, if you don't carry one. You know, everybody says, "Oh, I hate guns. I hate guns." Carry one. Carry
Might save
one.
your life.
Carry one. That way, if you ever do need it, it's there. You know, why do you go get insurance for? You get insurance because you're thinking, "Oh, I'm going to crash my car.
There's
I
a
better get
chance,
insurance on it. Oh, my house is going to burn down. I better get insurance on it." Well, think about it like this. You may get shot out here getting your groceries. You
These
may
days,
get shot out here pumping your gas at night. So carry your insurance. Carry your gun with you. Who knows? You may save somebody else's life sometime. Never know.
That's right.
What we're going to do now, Sheila's going to get over on that side and film, and I'm going to try to set this thing back up right now. This
It's
thing
heavy.
This thing is heavy. Move
Just-
that board right there up against the. There you go. I'll put this. Now, guys, what I do is I put a board in front of it. I put a board in front of it. That way you can, down the seams here on the side, if you miss your mark, these things come in different sizes. This is a 12 by 18. Sheila and I are both pretty decent shots. We have no problem hitting this target. But you can get them as big as you want. The bigger they are, the more they cost, of course.
Of course.
And but we put this board here in front of it just to give a little bit extra protection from hitting the steel. If we do, look out here at your target. And I'm going to scoot him over there to where he's in line.
Okay.
And right here where these orange dots are, that's how wide he is,
Okay.
and that's how tall. So if we go for the 5X,
In the Coke bottle.
then
okay.
we're setting pretty. We're going to put some ears on.
Okay.
You come back here and get behind me. I'll put
Thank
these
you.
on you.
There you go. Appreciate it.
I'm going to put these on me. And we're going to demonstrate. This is a 40 Glock. And we're going to demonstrate. Come over here. There you are.
Yeah.
There's the 3 rounds. Come here to the back. Look at that. Now look at your board here. Can you see your board?
Yep.
Where they come through the back of the board? There's the hits. There's the hits. Let me take this out.
There you go.
See there? That's just a piece of plywood. And we're going to go back, and Sheila, you know, that's a 40.
Yeah.
If a 40 don't go through it, then we know a 9mm, but Sheila is going to go ahead and show you what she can do with hers.
Ready?
Yeah, let me get behind you.
Are you behind me?
All right.
Guys, I'm cheating.
Sheila's got a laser on hers.
Get a good grip.
Now guys, we're at 21 feet. We're at 7 yards, 21 feet. There's one of hers, 2, and there's 3. Again, as long as we're in between these orange dots, we're in good
Nothing
shape.
back here is being disturbed.
Nothing back here, smooth as it can be
Yep.
with that AR 500. And right there is the rounds in there. So guys, I'm gonna tell you, we can shoot and shoot and shoot through it. It's not going to penetrate. Now they recommend that you're 50 feet away from the target.
Right.
But with the new rubber and with the boards in front of it, it catches the dust, it catches the lead, and it is just an exceptional piece.
I love it. I think it's awesome.
Exceptional piece. You could set this up in your garage. Again, we're only at 21 feet, if you'll stand back here. And I just don't see nothing. I think it's the most convenient. Again, it's worth having. You can see the tires back there to the ceiling. Behind those tires are railroad ties, 2 block walls, a sheet of Kevlar, and half the tires are filled with sand. So again, this doesn't go through It doesn't go through here. It doesn't go through this right here. There's the back.
no
And if it
markings.
does go through here, you've got a bulletproof vest.
Yep.
You've got 2 more sheets of plywood. And then back here is your piece of metal at a 45-degree angle. Now, this is before we got that. There's where the rounds, that is 40 caliber. That is 22s and 40 cals right there. That tray catches. So it's never going through the rest of the stuff, much less this. So Sheila's going to post a video at the end of this. We hope you enjoy some of the information we've tried to throw out there, and take a break from the Hatfield and McCoy stuff. There's a bullet trap, 18 by 18, target area, 22 calibers, 9mm 38 special, 40 cal, and there it is. And there's the price on that one, which is $349. But again, they got them up to $500, $600, $700, according to how big a one you need. Other than that, Sheila.
Thanks for watching. Hope you liked it. Please like, subscribe, and share. And we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.
Thanks, guys.